In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your own robot configuration. I mentioned before that the robot configuration is the combination of a hardware setup and a software setup. So to create a robot configuration, I click Create. And now I can give it a name. So I'm going to say My Palletizing Solution. And I start by adding a hardware configuration where I can select from inventory. Well, I think I've been the one I made previously. So I'm going to choose this one. And don't mind the image, it needs to load. And then I need to choose a software configuration. You will see we have given a lot of different presets, and this is pretty much what I recommend to also use here. I recommend to go to the more far right of this list and go with the corresponding maximum speed setting you think your cobot palletizer would use. So as an example, if you think the maximum speed you think you would ever set to the safety settings is 2000 millimeters per second, then custom max speed 2000 is the one to choose. If you think that's fast and you never want your robot to be above a certain speed setting, you can choose 1500. The reason why I think this should be as high as possible now is just to, if you want to run simulations, this is a good starting point to test feasibility. If your solution can make it fast, you can further check whether it can be done on slower speeds using different simulation setup. So I would use either 1750 or 2000, which will give a very good starting point and still be something that's feasible in a given setting. So I'll go with a 2000. I'll choose Save Robot Configuration. Maybe some bit of loading time, and there is save to your organization. So if I go back to my dashboard now and you now see I have 3 robot configurations. So where does this show up? Though, when is it used? If I now go to one of my customers and I'm going to work with the demo customer, and I want to start a simulation using that new configuration, I click on the patterns, view all. And if I want to start a new simulation on one of these patterns, I click simulate and I click next. Here I will get the option to choose the new one I just made. So here now you can see my palletizing solution. I just made it. I check it off, click next. And run, starting a new simulation, and make. And there we are.